Look, everybody ready for her. Just told her.
I'm sorry.
Take a shot.
Excuse me, just producing. You know.
Cheers.
Cheers. Clink, 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 clink.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Golden Girls Podcast. Thank you for being a friend and listening in with us today. It's your girl, Messy Missy, the one you love, the messiest one you know, back at it again.
What's up?
We just took a shot. I'm trying to get my co-host time to get their shit together.
Ooh, she did a good job,
Ooh, trying to get my mouth set. I'm slobbing, trying to talk.
Good job. You did a good job. You did a good job.
But anyway, hey y'all.
Hey. What's up?
We had to get a little shot going because today, Monday is Mondaying.
Monday
is Monday as fuck. But yeah, so let me introduce my co-host today. So who I got over here to my immediate left, here.
What's up, y'all? It's DJ. I'm here. Team Fuck Them Kids.
What up, Team Fuck Them Kids? You need a jersey.
Team Fuck Them Kids. We celebrate Mother's Day all week.
What's gonna be? You gonna be Team Fuck Them Kids jersey number one?
Absolutely. Fuck them kids all week. Do you go to the spa?
We love them kids, but fuck them kids.
Something. Absolutely.
At the end of the day. Then we got the lady over there in the throne, the GGIC chair. Period. Who is that over there?
Hey y'all, it's your girl Des.
Hey Des.
I don't know. What you want to know?
I'm about to get into the mess. I'm about to get all of your business.
Hey y'all.
Messy about to act all that. So you know what I'm saying?
Never mind. Dang. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I miss y'all.
I think they missed you too.
I'm happy to be here. I like I said, we've been playing with a lot of different things.
We always are. Y'all know we will restructure whenever the fuck we feel like it.
It ain't been. It switches up every time. Okay, it ain't been the same not one time. Which is what I love.
That's all right. Shit. Listen, we're gonna keep doing this thing till we get it right.
Period.
And when it stops feeling right, it ain't right no more. We're gonna do it again. Okay. But yeah, so we got a real interesting show for y'all today. We're gonna be talking about heartbreak. Mm-hmm. You know, broken hearts. I thought it'd be a good topic just because I think it's something everybody can relate to, and it don't have to. Yeah, you know, I am gonna get in y'all business, and it don't necessarily have to be romantic heartbreak. So we're gonna get into that later. But you know, we got some like housekeeping things, and you know, we got the church announcements coming up. So we got DJ with Golden Things. And then Golden Things, we got to talk about GoLink Weekend.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. What's going on, y'all? I'm here to bring y'all the Golden Things. Let's talk about GoLink Weekend because that was amazing. That was amazing.
I had a fucking blast.
Oh my God. So listen here, let's talk about it. So first of all, we went to the studio.
Yes, we did.
I've never been to the studio before, but we killed it. We laid down a whole track.
Yes, we did. Like, and I've been to the studio before, you know, just doing like little random creative shit here and there, but not like that. I've never like spit no bars. I did
wrote them.
Yes, wrote them, spit them. We did a whole studio session like real rappers. Okay, so your girls, we was doing the lyrics, and we did a little karaoke. We had some drinks. I mean, it was a studio session, so you know we had to like sauce it up
and have food. You know we go eat.
Yeah, for sure.
Always,
and so everybody at first was all nervous about writing their verses.
No, listen here.
Shout out
Bankrose Productions.
Shout out to Bankrose Productions.
They did that. They made me feel real comfortable because I was them. Okay, yeah. I was real nervous. They made me feel real comfortable.
I mean, I was straight. I does this shit. One take Drake. I was in and out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I do what I do.
You did. It was.
You know what I mean?
It was
like, yeah.
I know y'all want to listen to it.
Yeah. We got it on deck. Hey, here we go. Yeah. Okay, y'all heard it here first. Shabuya Auntie Edition. Hey,
I ain't gonna play it all.
Ain't hard at all. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Just a little teaser, you know what I'm saying? I did that that in
You
one
did that.
take. I
She
did that in one
She
take.
did. I was in there. It was
Yeah,
hype.
I was like,
That
I'm
was
gonna go
something fun.
first. I'm gonna set the tone because I had to come with the energy at first. I was nervous. I ain't gonna care.
You did a great job. You did a great job. So, you know.
I just want to say that
I thought everybody should hear it. You set the tone. Like, I thought everybody should hear what they getting into.
I just want to say
you
that
got us together.
the closer.
Yeah.
Y'all
gotta hear producer Des.
Went in, had bars. I loved it.
Listen, she spent so much time writing her verse because that bitch had to be perfect. You hear me?
What's funny is that I had a completely different verse. It was done. And I was ready to go. I was done. And I don't know.
And she changed it as usual.
I mean, listen, it was heat at the end of the day. It was kind of my fault she changed it.
I was going to say the Missy came through, baby. She did her job. And I changed it. And then listen, but when I changed it in like 5 minutes. Like it was like, boom.
Amazing. I had to bring the best out of my artist. You know what I'm saying?
You got me together.
I had to bring the best out of my artist.
I spent like 30 minutes. And then finally I wrote that one. I was like, oh, okay. Boom.
Listen.
But either way.
It was some lines in that bitch. It was some lines in that bitch. One of my favorite lines is, "My name is Ja. Can't fuck with Ja."
I know, right?
And then Big Lean.
Oh man.
She bring a cannon, shoot a scene.
Through and get a cannon, shoot a scene. I said, what?
That's our videographer and photographer. Like, so you get what I'm saying? It was the double entendre. You feel me?
Great.
And if you know anything about Arlene, she known to carry a blicky or two too.
Yeah, that's it.
She coming through and shooting a scene.
She coming through, she gonna bring the cannon, come through and shoot a scene.
Listen.
Bitches got
it. I was like, damn.
We're gonna have to perform it. We might have to perform it.
I mean, listen, the check got to be right because
I think we need to shoot a music video.
We can shoot an actual music video.
Listen. Y'all think I'm messy now. Tell me I'm gonna be in a video and it's gonna get out of fucking control. And what kind of video is this? We going
to shoot a music video.
Listen, we going like what type of time y'all on? Because am I coming tip drill Missy or am I coming? You know what I'm saying?
You coming with it? What
you coming?
Your verse? Yeah, you coming with your verse?
You coming with the shits?
No, I'm just saying, like, what y'all wearing? What's
Oh, girl, I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway, let's get back to Golden Weekend. Okay, so that was Friday.
I'm probably giving boss, sexy boss, but like boss. But I gotta give me some sex in it, some real good sex appeal. But I gotta come boss.
I feel you.
I was burning my mouth.
I don't know.
Okay, but
you gotta be fly
Saturday.
As fuck. Like you just gotta be fly as fuck. Okay, sorry.
So look, Saturday. We went to the trap yoga and massage studio.
Yes.
How was it?
I could have did a little bit more massage because the yoga was fucking me up. Okay, but no.
Everybody think yoga is easy and it's not.
No, and then so it started out with meditation and the warm up was really good. But and the warm up was great. It's just what hurt my feelings is when I found out that was the warm up and not the fucking workout. I was like, now wait a fucking minute. And then listen. And he thought it was real funny. We got to twerk a little bit though. Trap yoga is lit.
Mm-hmm.
That just means I gotta go more often. I am just now not sore from fucking yoga.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
See?
Yeah, but yoga was it. That's a place y'all really need to go to. And they have all types of levels of classes, beginner, intermediate, expert. So go to trap yoga.
Self-care and take some time out for yourself. I think that's a good way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I felt great.
I think that's a really good way to do it.
Immediately after, I felt great. The morning after,
I felt good. I loved it. Enrico was next to me. She was like, "Oh my God, this feels so good." I was like, "I know I got to do it at least once a month." And I said that last year when we went.
did. I actually got a membership last year and didn't fucking.
Wow.
I mean, I'm terrible.
I need to be more intentional, y'all. We got to start going to trap yoga together. So whoever want to make me go, let me know. Hit me up. So we
want to make you go. That's crazy. That means you literally have no intention on going on your own.
I need somebody that's gonna make me go. But if it's somebody out there that want to make me go, let's go. Make me go. Okay.
Make me go. That should be a gym shirt.
So look,
Trap
after
yoga.
so of course we had to do multiple events. So after yoga that night, we went to Southern Fires.
Yes, the
Mhm.
Gilded
And the
and
girls
Gold
got
dinner, and the
fine.
girls were fine.
We had a good time.
The girls were fine. I know y'all seen the pictures.
And they the food was good. You know, it was nice and classic. I loved it. We had a good time. We did some good conversation topics. Like we got deep into some business. It was a good, you know, girls' night, good girls' conversation. So it was good.
Yeah, and I bet it was really nice because Southern Fires is one of those places in Detroit. It's like a staple of Detroit, you know. And so Southern Fires has been around for generations. They got good food that's, you know, people go there after church, people go there to party. Yeah, like Southern Fire is gonna be fire every time.
It's gonna hit every single time.
Yeah, so shout out to Southern Fire.
Listen, are we gonna talk about the afterglows? Because it was some afterglowing. It was some afterglowing.
Go ahead.
And I loved it.
Okay.
So
period.
y'all know, you gotta have the little after hour spot. So we have the afterglow, right? And we went to Society, right? How was that?
Oh, I didn't end up going to Society because baby girl was tired. I had done all them fucking lyrics in that fucking studio fucking with y'all. I was through.
Yeah, so we had the option to go, but we didn't make it because the studio got out so late.
Oh shit! Well,
yeah, we was in that bitch. So the next day,
look, we had brunch, and y'all know how we do brunch. Okay, we went to Trust Cocktail Shareables in Nightlife. Okay,
it was crazy.
Shout out to A Will, okay, because he hosted us. It was really good, and shout out to DJ Out of Control. We had a really
boy
good
in
time.
the city.
Yeah.
The bronziest bronze boy of them all.
We
shout out to the bronziest because that's the bronze boy. That's our originator.
Yeah, that's my dog. Shout out to OC.
When you say rep your set, like he rep every time.
Yeah, he shows out for the Golden Girls. He does.
I love that.
I mean, he was definitely the reason that we ended up at Trust. Like he made sure he hit me up, like, you know.
Y'all better not go to brunch nowhere else.
Like what?
I wish y'all would.
In the building, baby. You know,
so we pulled up and listen, twerk contest fire. I had a blast at brunch.
Yeah, it was good.
It was a blast. The twerk competition, I do think Blue got cheated.
Yes,
I'm gonna just say that
our girl Blue got cheated,
Blue got cheated. But
it is what it is.
Whatever, we get it.
They was just louder. My voice too deep to be screeching like that, and that other girl friends was screeching like that. So that's why she won. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't care. Whatever.
We was yelling from the balcony.
Yeah. Yes, that's exactly how I felt. Like, what you mean? That girl wasn't even whatever. Anyways.
The way I couldn't even do it.
Man, listen. But they was showing out. Shout out to all the ladies at the twerk competition.
Shout out.
Yeah, because y'all was doing some shit I wasn't gonna do. Listen, not even close. The aunties don't. I'm an auntie now. I don't do the twerking, you know. And listen, they do 2 or 3 rounds of that motherfucking twerk competition.
And then we gotta do a tiebreaker.
Bro.
Dance on this person.
Listen here.
No. I got a bridge in me, and then the twerking is over.
I want to shout out Edrika and her knees.
Yes, Enrica got the good knees. Enrica was
good knees.
Good knees.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Enrica was showing out
with her knees.
So let's get the people the housekeeping information.
But I just want to say, you know, thank you to everybody that came to Goldlink Weekend. We loved y'all. We had a blast. It was good. It was nice Black woman fun. And we have already decided that the next Goldlink Weekend is a trip. So I'm gonna need y'all to save y'all monies because the next time we hopping on the plane and we getting up out of here.
Yeah, we going somewhere.
So prepare.
Yeah,
love y'all.
Yep. Okay, so y'all, we do got a few housekeeping things. Just a few housekeeping things before we move on. So first of all, we are a 501c3. Okay, we are a nonprofit, which means we are always taking donations.
Yeah.
And remember that your donations are tax deductible.
Y'all can send us the 40 ball. It ain't gonna hurt you.
It ain't. It ain't.
Send us the 40 ball. Leave it on a nightstand. We'll come get it.
So make sure, obviously, to tune in to Golden Girls Podcast every other Monday. Episodes drop every other Monday, everywhere. iTunes, Spotify, Anchor, everywhere you listen to podcasts. So make sure you tune in. Join the private Facebook group, the Golden Girls, Yellow Heart, Pink Heart, Yellow Heart, Join our private Facebook group. It's women only. It is definitely a safe space.
Yes, and it goes down.
It does.
It does go down in the damn group. Okay.
Yes, it does. We talk hella shit. We talk hella shit.
We do. Also, visit goldengirlsgroup.org for, you can check out our future events, our episodes. We got merch. Make sure you go on the website, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, go on YouTube, subscribe. Be on the lookout for memberships. We will be hosting memberships. You'll get exclusive behind the scenes content, discounts for merch, and all kinds of things.
Yeah, and I might drop a little extra tea. So become a member. You will not regret it. Okay.
The tea be hot. The tea
be hot.
You got some good stories.
Yes. And we be talking that shit. Okay. So we about to get into spilling some tea today. So I'm gonna introduce the topic for y'all, then we're gonna get right to it, okay? So the topic today is heartbreak. Okay. I researched this. I had to look some shit up because when I think about getting my heart broken, it's really truly an experience. Okay. Like I be going through it. And so I needed to know, like, what is it? Like, is it really a thing? Like, is heartbreak a thing, or is it just something we make up in our minds? And let me tell y'all what I found. Heartbreak is actually like there's a medical term for it called Takotsubo cardiomyopathy, right? And it's called broken heart syndrome. And basically it's what happens when the heart muscle becomes suddenly stunned or weakened. And when your heart is broken, it can actually reduce blood flow to the arteries. Legit. Yeah. It mostly occurs following severe emotional or physical stress. And heartbreak, usually clears up within 2 months. 2 months. So y'all the ones who be acting like y'all feelings ain't fucking hurt you is a motherfucking lie. You know what I'm saying? So it could take 2 months or more to heal. So yeah, that's really crazy. And I found this quote, about the heart and being broken. I thought this was a real good one. And it says, "What is stronger than the human heart, which shatters over and over and still lives?" Yeah. Yeah. So that was like my little intro to heartbreak. It was really crazy because there's actually a medical term for it. And so I'm happy to know that I don't just be tripping.
You ain't crazy.
That I ain't motherfucking crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I knocked that motherfucking head off his shoulders, it's because I had, what was it? Takotsubo. Yeah, Takotsubo cardiomyopathy. Spell it. TAKOTSUBO cardiomyopathy. But yes, so I was sick and I smacked that nigga. It's like, nah.
Mentally ill.
Yeah, but no, for real. So and it's actually very common for the elderly, especially when they've been married and joined together for a long time, that one spouse, after losing the other, can pass of a broken heart. It's a thing. Yeah. So for all of my hopeless romantics out there, if you watch The Notebook, that's really a thing.
Stress can kill you.
Yes.
And that's
I'm definitely a hopeless romantic.
Stress.
I'm a hopeless romantic too. It just doesn't show up the way it does for other people because I'm a Cancer moon. Okay. So all my feelings just brew in my heart and my head, but they don't necessarily come out. I show up in the world as a Gemini, but really, real deep down inside, I be going through it, y'all. I be in my feelings.
Sad. Like hopeless romantic that's not in my
I mean, what kind of romantic are you? Hopeful? What kind of romantic are you?
Are you romantic?
I try to be.
What's the most romantic thing you've ever done?
Oh, girl. I have set up like set up the whole basement and then like we got like the Pope put on the little outfits and all of that, or set up the dinners. Like I can do it.
Okay, period. I said what that you've done. I didn't ask what you can do. Have you done it? Oh, okay.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
But now it takes some thought and some getting together and some
planning.
And planning. I can't just pull that shit out my ass.
Yeah.
I'm a work in progress. I'm a Sagittarius. I feel like it just, I love you. Shit.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I hear you.
Do you not know that? You should know.
Well, I'm a cancer, goddammit. And I said, you need to tell me.
If you love me,
and
say it, okay?
You know
if
I love you, friends.
Me.
I love you.
Like,
and I love you.
And I need to know.
Well, I don't love your ass. Like, no.
Okay, she
I be needing to know.
Enough she lied.
I'm a romantic. I want it all. I want the rose petals. I want to feel like motherfucking Snow White getting kissed while she sleep. Like,
that might have been the corniest thing you've ever said to me.
Fairy tale. That's so cute.
Well, more like Cinderella because Brandy, but you know what I'm saying.
I hear that. I hear the fuck out of that.
You know what I'm saying? But that's me. Okay.
Period. All right. So listen. When it comes to heartbreak, right? You know, it's like a bunch of cliches out there. You know, So I'm gonna use some of these cliches, like a couple of them, as a gold or bold, right? And I want y'all to let me know if y'all think this phrase is gold good or bold bad. All right. So the first one is heartbreak makes us stronger. Gold or bold? DJ, what you think?
Bold.
Bold, why?
Because why I gotta go through all of that?
But do you think it makes you stronger?
No, it don't. It makes me build up a wall. Like I ain't dealing with that shit. No, now you can't. No, fuck that. You know, it makes you build up a wall. I don't think it makes you stronger. Like now, that's some extra bullshit that now I gotta work through, and then eventually you become stronger from it. But I don't have to go through bullshit to learn. I feel like it's other ways to learn the lesson.
Yeah.
You know?
Shit, some lessons I can go without fucking learning. Shit. What you think, Des? Gold or bold? Heartbreak makes you stronger.
I don't know. It could make you stronger in love. Like, oh shit. Like it could like make you a little bit more experienced.
Man, I'm gonna say
what's happening.
I'm gonna say fuck that. I think it's bold. I think heartbreak can make me a lot of things. I'm not gonna say stronger. I actually think some heartbreaks compromise me, and I think some heartbreaks like,
but if you
spill over into other shit.
But if you never have heartbreak, do you understand what love is?
Yeah.
Why
I think
do I have to be hurt to appreciate?
Man,
love?
Listen.
I'm just thinking from the space of, in order to have
love
good,
is always conditional.
But to know the significance of it, it's almost like I'm just thinking from the space of like, in order to have good, you gotta have bad, or like you gotta, if you have one extreme, you gotta have the other.
I just don't think stronger.
Always one or the
I just don't think stronger is the word I would use.
Like you didn't have to cheat on me.
It made me very careful. It made me
cautious,
reserved. It made me question a lot. So when love was happening, I didn't trust it. But it made me a lot of things.
Does it make you appreciate real love? Love?
Yes, it does make you appreciative, grateful, absolutely. Stronger.
It makes you cherish your real love too more.
Man, listen. The Google said that my shit ain't even pumping to the arteries right, nigga. Hell no, I ain't stronger. I'm closer to death. I could die from this shit.
But if you thinking in
nigga, you broke my heart, you almost killed me.
Outside of like romantic relationships, though, like when you start talking about like your fathers, you know, like why I didn't have to go through that to appreciate
a dad.
Like when you start, I guess that's like abandonment issues and things. Why I have to go through all that to appreciate all the love I have now?
I just think stronger. I think there are way better words. I don't think stronger gets it right. But, maybe I'm playing semantics here. I just don't, it's not giving stronger. It's giving very much bitter. But,
resentment.
I don't
know. Maybe we haven't healed that far yet. Maybe we got to keep living this
you know what? Maybe
that's the OG thing.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah, me either. Okay, so this the other one I got. it is better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. Gold or bold? This one of the ones
to have loved and lost. I think it's gold.
It's one of the ones for me that, like, I mean, I guess if I think about it, it's gold, but like, fuck that. I don't like the feeling of that. I don't like the idea or the thought of that. I mean, I guess when I think about it, you would rather, like, because like now that I feel like I'm in real love, I couldn't imagine not having it, right? So it's just like, even if I lose it one day, I'm very grateful for this experience.
And that's the answer.
Yeah.
But shit.
But with that, this saying specifically, like, it, to lose it don't mean that you necessarily lost it in a bad way. Just maybe y'all realize that y'all just are just
blood in, blood out. We married now, nigga. The only way out of this shit is in a bag, bitch. He died.
Or however you have lost.
But yeah,
be a bad loss, but to experience like loving somebody.
Yeah, it doesn't say the loss was bad. I mean, any type of loss is going to be bad, but like, it doesn't have to necessarily be like cheating. The person could have passed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and that's or shit.
Or
they have like a mental breakdown or something, and they no longer.
To be honest, they don't even have
capacity, which is crazy.
Yeah, and to be honest, like, people grow into different people over time too. Man. So even though you experienced a certain like great phase with a person, and that might come to an end for whatever reason. Even if you're still with the person, you could take that a lot of different ways. I'm getting real poetic here. I'm just saying, but I just don't like it. I think because when you think about love, especially the best love you ever felt, and have to think about losing it, it's just like, this is trash. I don't even want to.
I'm good.
I don't even want to go there with this.
I don't.
Yeah, but I mean, the saying itself is gold. And maybe I'm not mature enough to appreciate what the phrase is saying.
Maybe.
Yeah. But the thing for me that gets me there is like, I just think about, if I prefer to, if I had to just get up and walk away from Elijah today because I don't know, God whatever said so. Yeah, or to have never met him at all. And I would prefer to get up and walk away now, than to never have met, like to have never.
But see, this saying to me is just like the literal opposite of this saying is, you could have just left me the fuck alone. Like for me, it's just like, the love and lost and shit is cute, but you literally could have left me the fuck alone. Like,
well, that's the question. Is it better to lose or to have never loved?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like in the big picture, I'd rather to have love and loss, but when you in the moment, you just like, bitch, you could have left me the fuck alone.
I feel you.
Because that hurts.
It does.
Okay, so y'all ready for my messy Missy question?
No. Yes. Go ahead.
All right. So as y'all know, messy Missy is something I do because I just feel like we've all had our mess, right? And I feel like it's better to talk about it, share these experiences in safe spaces, then instead of using these experiences to be embarrassed, put yourself down, put other people down, all that. So that's what Messy Missy is really about. But, we're going to get to the tea too. All right, so boom. And this is about heartbreak, right? Y'all ever broke anybody's heart?
I think so. I think. I don't know.
What you mean you don't know?
I'm so I was a notorious ghoster.
Let me think about it.
So I'm assuming that I did, but I don't know.
You ain't talked to them
motherfuckers, so I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I pissed a couple people.
If I put two and two together, probably, but he ain't told me nothing.
I didn't have like I love you, and I'd be like, and just ain't never said nothing back since. Like, I was terrible.
So the answer to that is yes, you're a terrible person.
I was. I'm a changed woman. I was.
Des, you ever broke anybody's heart?
I don't know. Actually, I'm thinking about it. I don't know either.
See, no, this is me calling with us now because it ain't no accountability in this motherfucker.
I'm thinking about it. I don't have a guaranteed. And I think this is just because men don't express themselves. I don't have a guaranteed answer. I don't know.
Y'all think y'all ever broke y'all parents' heart?
Yes. Maybe.
No.
How maybe?
So,
my
daddy caught me with a boy, and I think that probably like shattered
his
girl.
Yeah, definitely.
And I
did.
mean,
caught you with a boy.
Caught in my girl.
What was you doing? Girl. What position was you in?
So I wasn't in no position.
I know you wasn't sucking dick because yes, his heart was broke. If you was sucking dick,
I wasn't
he still ain't forgave your motherfucking ass.
But we ain't had no clothes on and stuff. Like it was a whole thing.
So what? No, I need to know where you when the door opened.
So this was in high school. This was high school, and snuck him in. And I know what time my daddy get off. I know he worked for the school. So you fucking tried it. I knew what I knew it.
You was a horny bastard. Who the fuck takes them chances?
Listen,
what is wrong with
a horny motherfucker?
No, what's wrong with you? This was my first time.
Oh, you playing?
On top of that. It was a whole thing.
So you thought he was gonna get off late by the grace of God, so you could
like
just so you planned
it. He came home early. He came home early.
That was God getting on that ass.
Slid in that bitch, didn't hear nothing.
Okay, so no, because I need to know the door open. Where were you?
We was both just laying in the bed,
naked.
Yeah.
Had y'all just got done, or y'all was about to?
We tried it and it didn't really work out.
So he was too late.
We tried it. I wouldn't call it fucking.
You was in there fucking.
I was trying to, man. I was trying
you broke somebody's heart. Damn, Dad.
He ain't. He just closed the door. It was like, mind you, he was like, because he saw his bike in the driveway, so when he pulled up, he already knew it was some bullshit.
Yeah, he don't know. He on ass.
It's a random ass bike in his driveway. He was already
your
on
How old were you? Between the washer
drive. This was probably 10th grade.
Ooh, like you ain't even took the motherfucking ACT yet, and you got the nerve to be in my house.
Girl,
naked.
And let me
because I'd have found something to say.
I swear to God, my dick.
You ain't got no driver's license. I'm driving you around, and you think you can get some dick?
He never said a single
you
word.
You eat my food thinking you can have sex?
He never said a single word to me.
You broke his heart. He probably cried.
Girl, my mama had to come home and handle that. And mind you, my
mama
I
know that man was in the shower, motherfucking crying.
That's worse.
You need to ask your mama about it. Like, did he cry?
So bad.
You should ask her what happened.
If he did, she don't know. Shit. But my dad ain't talking to me.
You still scared to ask him about it?
Months. Girl, I never bring that shit up.
Bring it up.
Girl, my dad
and let me know what happened.
I swear it was like the longest. And
girl, when your next family function? Because I'm gonna bring it up.
Girl, probably fucking randomly he asked me that you want some of this, and life continued.
Don birthday just happened, so when C4 shit? Because I need to know.
Randomly, he was probably like, "You ready to eat?" And then the household moved on. Girl, he ain't talked to me for. He just never.
You traumatized that man.
So what did your mama do?
Oh, girl, my mama put me on punishment, girl. Told the whole family. I had my grandma.
She a black mom.
Now she
called the whole hood.
They was like,
this motherfucker fast. Don't let out your sight.
Way you was that bold for your first time, so you been fucking right. So it was that whole.
Because one thing a black mama gonna accuse you of doing. You been doing it
because you didn't did it in my house. You landed in my house in the bed.
You must have done this shit.
You be fucking.
Listen, because you fucking with no clothes on. So you comfortable.
You comfortable.
My ass and I was very uncomfortable. Okay, it was very uncomfortable
because this boy done told you to take off all your motherfucking clothes.
It just wasn't giving what it was supposed to be. Yeah, and it just wasn't. That shit
listen, you in trouble. Listen, young, you was in trouble by us.
It wasn't the trouble I got in. Wasn't even worth it. Because it just,
I know, because the dick was disappointing.
I'm like, what the?
You couldn't even get none for real.
This, girl. I mean, everybody called me. Oh,
so you broke your daddy heart. So who heart did you break, Des?
I still don't know. Okay.
This angel over there. I've never broken anybody's heart. I'm a Cancer. I'm a hopeless romancer. I'm Cinderella.
I do not break people's heart. Period. Okay. We said what we said.
Girl,
we made it. Period. Okay.
Girl, who have you
Cancers till we die.
Girl, it's a list. I need a motherfucking straw.
Come on. I didn't even break. My dad caught a boy coming off of my porch.
Girl, bye.
When I was in like middle school,
DJ put you to shame.
Oh, listen, and he acted a motherfucking fool. But that, I mean, you know, whatever.
DJ was ass naked. And who bed was you in, y'all?
It don't matter. She broke her daddy heart.
What size bed you had? A twin?
I had a 4.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, girl, you really need your ass beat.
I had a full size bed.
I mean,
I needed my ass beat for that.
I don't want to say this.
I did
with this tone, but I don't have another tone. I'm pretty sure I done broke somebody's heart, but I don't know.
All right, y'all want to know mine?
Yeah,
absolutely.
All right, so boom. I'm trying to figure out which story I'm gonna tell y'all.
Now which one? That one.
All right, I'll tell that one. So my high school sweetheart. My high school sweetheart. We were together when we went to college. We went to different colleges. Girl, and I got up there. It wasn't even that long. I had to be there. It might have been like 2 weeks. Smashed this other little nigga on campus or whatever, you know. Got drunk.
Bro, that's funny.
The details of it, and the details of it is really bad because like I sought this whole thing out. Like I seen him, I was like, oh, I gotta find what room he in.
Be when you plan it,
and girl. So get drunk or whatever, knock little daddy off or whatever. Woke up the next morning like, damn, I really feel bad. So I called my boyfriend and told him like, I got something to tell you. I told him because the thing is, I was a cheater, but I wasn't a liar. I've never really been a liar.
I might tell you a joke,
but I never tell you a lie. So I called him and told him, heart broke. Like I had seen him. I seen him at Views. Like it was a while ago, and he was walking around that bitch. Y'all. He was walking around that bitch telling motherfuckers I broke his heart. Like, okay, first of all. That was a long time ago.
Views is as big as this room, I swear.
Yeah, like, please stop, sir.
This rhetoric is old. The case, supposedly I broke hearts when I moved to Detroit. I broke hearts when I got married. I mean, you know,
y'all listen.
Toxic
listen, y'all want to know. You want to know when you know you broke a nigga heart. And my ex didn't say this. This was like another old nigga that said this. You know you broke a nigga heart when they talk about they gonna kill themselves.
Oh God, I've never had that happen to me, and I would be an asshole about it.
And I knew even then I was in high school, and I knew like,
why would
you not even saying that to like because you really saying that you. That's what toxic. You pulled out your back pocket as a girl.
They just young and they extreme.
Just saying shit.
Yep.
Just leave me. Just
the
like
beginning.
My mama
girl, I text that nigga.
The beginning of that bullshit.
I text that nigga like, listen. Everybody get to make decisions about their own life. So I don't know.
The beginning of that bullshit.
Right, sure. You know. But anyway, all right. So that was my messy question. There's innocent. And well, I can't believe you did your daddy like that.
I did. It was
not terrible. The nigga bike was in the driveway. A bicycle or motorcycle?
No, a bicycle. Like we was in like 9th, 10th grade, girl. Like bicycle. Okay.
I don't know if I broke my mama's heart.
Sneaking out the house too. I was terrible.
Oh, here go the T. Hold on, wait. Look.
I don't know if I broke my mama's heart. But I know it was like the most disappointment she had.
Would you get a D?
No, I did not. I did not get a D. God damn it! I don't know if I ever
4.0s over here. Look, I don't do D's.
It wasn't 4.0, but I don't do D's. If I was gonna go that far, it was F. Like if it was that.
If I was flunking, I was flunking.
Yeah, I either was. It was an A or a B, or I wouldn't give it. You know, but either way, and I ain't have anyway. I don't think I just remember this disappointment because she was mad as hell. But so get out of this gotta be like 3 weeks into freshman year. I come home. She just got this damn Malibu. It was probably like 2000. Who knows? Whenever the hell we went to 2008. Because we went in 2007. So I think it was new. So it was 2008 Malibu. I went out with my friends. You know, we drinking irresponsibly. You know, Muskegon small as shit. So we see everybody everywhere. Like it's just a thing. So the party we went to, some of the people that was there, we probably gonna see them somewhere later. Might see them at the gas station. Like that's just how the shit works. So we at the gas station. We in there talking to my friends. Said one of the girls' name. We just in there talking, blah, blah, blah. Grab our snacks and shit, go get in the car. So we get in the car, driving down the street. These girls pull up and like throw something at the car. Like, tell that bitch such and such to get out. My friend, like, I don't know who the fuck they are. Like she like
I got into a fight like that too. Like I don't know what these bitches is on or who they are, but they want to fight me. I don't.
Yeah, but they was like, tell that bitch.
Actually, that happened to me twice,
and she legit had no idea. Like, I mean, she, they throwing shit. It's a whole thing. They throwing shit back. She like, but I swear to God, I don't know because we like, who the fuck is these bitches? And she like, I swear to God, I don't know. So damn hurt. Anyway,
not you bust yourself in the motherfucking mouth.
So anyway, pull over, get into a fight. Like it's a whole thing. Like, but where we pulled over was kind of a hood type of thing. So like while we was fighting, somebody was like kicking the car, like I'm talking about I could in the middle of fighting, I could hear a crack. Like the metal like cracking in the car, like to the point that I like jumped in the car and sped off. Like might have ran over a foot. I don't know, who knows, but like had to kind of move the car. Like
damn.
And it was like who was with us? It has to be like 3 or 4 of my friends. But it was these girls, but then it was also like I don't know. I don't know where the fuck everybody came from.
Y'all was brawling. You was brawling with
no idea. So
oh wow.
Yeah,
this getting juicier and juicier.
Yeah, like
this is the whole drink thing. Shit. What the fuck?
No, this is the whole thing. Like we went to
and you broke your mama heart about this?
Well, because I mean, this is her car, her brand new car.
Yeah, you broke her motherfucking heart.
I'm fighting it. This is 2-3 o'clock in the morning at this point. Like we in the hood. Like I called my brother. He pull up. He like, we finna go throw a brick in that car. Like, cause Muskegon small. We figure it out. Like it was, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a whole thing. It was like my whole family. Police had to come. It was a big ass like thing.
What in the West Philadelphia born and raised is going on here?
It was so like we ended up having to go to court. Like I remember testifying and shit.
Had to go to court.
I testified. They checks got garnished. They checks got garnished for the damages. It was like $6,000-$7,000 worth of damages on my car.
Hell yeah, you broke her heart.
Yeah.
My heart broke.
She was a brand new car. She had just got it.
My brand new car.
And we was out there fighting. Well, not
now
really.
They had to garnish their check, so
they never really
because you garnish my shit under the table. I go.
But then listen. But then I fast forward all this to say it was a completely different girl with the same name that they thought she was.
Damn.
It was not even the right girl.
Them bitches slow.
And they was older than us. So we, freshman year, what are you, 18, 19? They had to be like 26.
Nah, freshman year, you 14.
Shit. Pretty much.
Freshman year of college?
Freshman year of college.
Oh.
Yeah. No, this freshman year of college.
I'll drink to that.
So, but anyway, so I called my brother because I'm scared to call my mama. My brother come and get me, take me home. And my mama cussed me out, I swear to God, for 10 hours. Had to. Like I was sitting there.
Every time I thought about that shit, you'd have heard that motherfucker. I was
falling asleep and she was still disgusted.
Cussing you the fuck.
She was just pure disgust. So I don't know if it broke her heart, but baby, she was mad than the motherfucker.
Yeah.
So
okay. That was good. All right, but to get into the discussion though, so let's see where I want to go first. Okay.
I don't trust it.
No. The messy part is over, I think.
Do I need tissues?
Okay. So
I know
who is the first person that you can remember breaking your heart?
My dad.
Yeah. My father.
Damn.
Absolutely.
My mom.
A parent.
Yeah.
It's always
it's usually a parent.
It's usually the parent.
Yeah. That's crazy, right? Like how old were you when you feel like you felt that first heartbreak from your parent?
So okay. So my biological father was never there. So which I don't know if it's like a dream or if it's a memory, but I can see like, and my mama said my daddy is like some 6-something dark skinned dude, and I remember this dude like kind of picking me up in front of my grandma's house. It's kind of like a vague dream, kind of, I don't know, but I remember that. But he ain't never been there. My stepdad, that's my daddy. He's been there. He's been there since.
So this your stepdad who caught you naked.
Yeah.
But he
been there since he been my mama since I was one.
Because
even
I'm
worse.
a stepmom.
Oh, girl, yeah.
So it's like, oh, fuck.
What?
And then it's like, do I tell on you? And if I tell, what do I say?
Girl, yeah.
I don't even want to fucking talk about it.
No, he didn't deal with it.
Yeah, no, but it's just like,
he didn't deal with it.
The words is just like,
he chose to let that shit.
Yeah, ride. But the thing is, I don't know how old I was, but I know it was always a thing because it's what I think what saved me is having my stepdad there. So I had a dad, I had the father figure. I wasn't necessarily missing something there. But two, why the fuck aren't you here? Right. So it's still kind of like that. My mama always, she asked me, like, do you want to, I can find them if you want me to. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
I literally said no. I remember, as far as I can remember, I always said no, because if he wanted to find me, he could. Because if she wanted to find him, it was that easy. You know what I'm saying? So if he don't want nothing to do with me, then fuck it. But why? That's weird, right?
Do you remember being a kid crying about it?
I didn't.
I was gonna say what part.
It never hit me for real until I was in college, and I don't know
what happened.
I don't know what triggered it. I just remember, like, we had our first apartment, so this had to be like sophomore year, something like that. It's like our third year. We had our apartment, and I remember that it hit me. I was in my room. I remember it just hit me, like, what the fuck, And I don't know why. I really don't know. I don't know why. I don't know what happened, and then all of a sudden, that just became a thing. Like, now I'm thinking about it. Boy, why aren't you here? Because like, my mama know, like, his sisters and all of this shit. Like, she can easily find him, but I still was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just kind of like, what the fuck? And I had like a random ass Fresh Prince moment.
And what do you mean by that?
So, like, the scene, like the finale scene where he crying to Uncle Phil, and he like, why
you don't need
him?
Yeah.
Want me? Like, why? Like, what the fuck happened? Like, why don't he want to be here? I had like randomly one of those moments, and I truly don't know what triggered it. I just remember having the moment.
So you were like questioning, why doesn't he want me? Why am I not good enough?
Right. Right. Like, what is it? And it's not like mind you, my daddy he was everything, right? Like, he was not lacking in any kind of way. But it's still like, okay, but why this nigga is actually my daddy? Like, what the fuck happened? I don't even know if he got other kids. I don't know if I got other siblings. That, like, I don't know nothing about him. None of that. I know his name.
Okay.
Walter Keys is his name.
Okay.
So that's all I know.
Now she didn't drop the name.
Yeah, Walter Keys. So if y'all are related to him,
Facebook him, y'all.
If y'all are related to him, fuck all of y'all.
Like, and boom.
Dead ass. Because y'all know, like, they know I'm here. So absolutely fuck all of y'all. But I went through a whole thing, and I was like, well, what the fuck? And then I don't know. I kind of
See, I remember being young, right? And like, my mom struggled with addiction, and so I just, like, your aunties and shit, they say shit, they talk they little shit, they think you can't hear them. I don't know why the fuck,
baby.
We hear everything.
And so I kind of, I remember kind of like withholding my judgment until I saw it for myself. Oh, but baby, it was just a matter of time before I saw it for myself. And like, I just remember, like, being heartbroken, realizing that, at that time in my mind, the way I framed it was just like, my mom ain't shit. Like, and it was, I just remember, I actually remember what happened. So I was like, I had learned how to braid or whatever. So I was braiding. I had to be like 9th grade of high school or something. My mama hit me up like, I found somebody here for you to braid, blah, 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 make you some money, this, that, and the third. And she had me braid this girl hair and took the money.
No.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, when it happens to you. Yep.
Yeah. And it's just, that was like my
crazy.
first.
That's crazy, because I was going to say something so similar. So my dad struggled with addiction. 8th grade graduation. I was getting ready to graduate from 8th grade. And I had put everybody on notice. I wanted them damn micro braids, which y'all call them zillions. But we call them micro. So I wanted them goddamn braids. Like my mama said, I could finally get them because you can't get them too young because they don't take your hair out. Yeah. But I'm graduating. Like mama said, I can get them. So I done put everybody on notice. My daddy giving me half the money. My mama giving me half the money. We done planned it. God damn it, I'm getting my braids. I'm finna be fine as fuck. Right. At 8th grade graduation.
Right.
So
and you told us you had the fan ponytail, so this was a big deal.
Okay, because y'all know I was born here.
Listen, because I was born here too. That's so when the braids was fresh, baby, it's your time to shine. You only got about a week before them bitches get dusty.
And you don't never have no hair. Them braids you could put up in a ponytail because they hair.
You could do whatever you wanted with them. Half up, half down. I could pull the braid out in the front, bitch. Yeah, stop playing with me.
I was about to shit on everybody for 8th grade graduation.
Listen, I could braid them braids into some braids, and then back then you could do the twisties in the front with them bitches.
I can crinkle them. You could braid them and crinkle them up a little bit. Look, it's all type of thing. Yes, you can wash them.
And go get the edges redone. Get the outside redone.
Get the outside redone.
Period.
Girl, because the heartbreak for you to be looking forward to something like that.
So I'm like, and same, like over time, I knew I've always known it was there. My mom did a great job, not necessarily hiding it, but making sure that I didn't experience the blows as much. But I definitely knew it was there. Aunties talk shit. It just is what it is. Different things like that. All of that is fine, but it's the moment of like figuring it out for yourself. And so that was my first time. And there were other times where like he wouldn't show up for Christmas or like little stuff like that, and it would kind of break my heart. But that was the first time. So I get the money. Like he gives it to me. Mom gave it to me. I get the money in my hand. Like I'm going to get my hair done tomorrow because I spent the night over my friend's house, and then I was gonna leave from there and get my hair done because it was just
a whole thing.
Yeah, because she was getting her hair done too.
And I'm hyped for you too. I'm listening to it like, yes, lady, get your braids.
We were spending the night. We graduating, bitch. We here.
Yeah, I'm about to be cute as fuck. I'm outside.
Oh my God.
Period. I'm outside. So I'm at my friend's house, and I remember we in the basement playing, and her mama come downstairs like, "Hey, your dad here."
What?
I didn't even. How does he even know where I'm at? Like, what?
That's weird.
Like, huh? And she was like, yeah. So she was like, I don't know if something wrong. Come talk to him or whatever. But she stayed in the room. Like I fucks with Kim. I fucks heavy with Kim, my friend Peach's mama. But she stayed in the room. And as a child, you don't know what's going on, but now I'm grown. I know exactly what the fuck was going on in the room. And so I remember him like kind of looking at her, kind of wanting her to leave the room. And I remember her
and she gave him that look with that neck roll, bitch, I'm not going nowhere.
I remember that. And at the time, I
know you want some bullshit. What you want?
Because what do you want?
Because you done popped up over here, nigga. Why you ain't go to Glow House?
Exactly. Right. Why you didn't go to Glow House?
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't have went to Glow House with this bullshit.
Okay.
And so, in front of him, I guess he knew he had to do it. And he basically asked me for the money back.
Yeah.
And you gave it to him.
Yeah, because I'm in 8th grade.
Yeah, because it's like, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely gave it to him. He said he was going to give it back to me the next day, but I knew it wasn't coming back.
That's fucked up.
I knew it was not coming back. And lo and behold, it never came back. But I knew it. Like, that was the moment that it was like, damn. This is like, damn. It's to the point that he'd come and take it back from me. Like, cause see, I had already so he used to get a check on the 3rd for Social Security because he was a vet and a whole bunch of other stuff. And so it got to a point where I knew I had to like get, when he got paid, if I needed something, get it on the 3rd or get it as soon as possible because he couldn't necessarily hold on to, like you just got to get it or you ain't gonna get it. Pretty much. And so I knew I had to get it. But once that was the first time that once it was in my hand, he asked for it back. I was like, I thought the game was just to get it first. And so it was just a real like reality. Like
just because I have it don't mean that.
Well, he'll come and ask you for it. Like that's how deep it is. Like like this shit deeper than you think it is. Like as an 8th grader, I'm like, whoa. Like it was like so that I remember that very vividly. So that's a heartbreak.
So I want y'all to think, and I hate to do this to y'all because nobody wants to do this, but I want y'all to like just think about what it feels like to be heartbroken. like what it feels like really physically what that feeling is like, right? And like describe it. Like for me, heartbreak for me, number one, I can like I literally get hot. Like I get hot, you know what I'm saying? And like it's like I can feel a build up in my throat. Like I'm about to fucking explode. And then of course, me being who I am, I'm trying to push it down. Then I start getting short of breath. And I try to fight. I be trying to fight it. Like I be like, no, fuck them. And next thing you know, waterworks. Like, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I can like it can turn into rage for me. Like screaming, yelling, like erratic behavior, like crazy shit. That's what I'm saying. So like that's what heartbreak feels like for me. It's like a complete loss of control. Like, think about like to me, and I'm afraid of heights. So heartbreak feels like what I think it would feel like to like skydive out of a plane. Being afraid of heights. Like what the fuck? Like, oh my God, something please come save me. Like, where's the parachute? Like, what the fuck?
And see, I feel like I've definitely experienced the rage and stuff that you're talking about. I feel that a lot. That's like an abandonment type of trigger for me. If I feel abandoned or rejected or ignored, like things like that.
Yeah.
I really feel that. Heartbreak, I feel like I don't have a better way to describe it outside of I feel like I am a wound. Like I feel like the skin is off. Like I'm ripped to the white
exposed.
Meat. Very exposed. But like burning exposed. You know when you scrape your arm and it's stinging and it's burning and it's, you know what I'm saying? It's a very nasty raw exposure. Like it feel like the air is burning it. You know
yes,
you know when that
I don't know what that hot feeling is. What is that hot feeling?
Yeah, I don't know. It very vulnerable for me. Like I just feel like I want to go and get under a cover and stay there.
And just go high. Oh my God.
I feel very exposed.
Yes.
And it just I don't know. I don't like it. I really don't. Like and I don't know. It's a very, very hard space for me to be.
Yes.
Like,
it's that really spilling it's that spilling out vulnerable exposed part for me. And I think that's where, and I think most of the symptoms for me look like anxiety, but it's because I feel so naked. It's like,
and there's no place to safely experience it.
Nowhere. Not even alone.
No.
Not even alone.
To safely experience it. So it's just like,
girl.
I think my first experience was with my biological father, but like true heartbreak, like this, I can't breathe. Like was with my grandma. Like my grandma passed, so I shut down, and that's I don't feel, I don't know, it's too much to just, I don't know how to express it. So I'm done. I'm done with everything, everybody. All like I am. I completely just fuck everybody, everything. I shut down.
That's a real reaction.
I mean, I like it. It gets bad. It has gotten bad, but I because I'm not dealing with it. I don't want to deal with it.
And so, I know that I personally have put a lot of time, effort, and energy throughout the years trying to avoid heartbreak, like going out of my way to like completely get out of the fucking line of fire of getting my heart broken. And so like what are like some things or maybe some walls you guys have put up, things you've done to try to avoid getting your heart broken, and did they work?
Yeah. I can tell you what I've done.
I don't even know what all they are, but I know they ain't work.
Yeah.
I put up that brick wall. Like I don't, it's like that. Like when we talked about, does it make you stronger or something? Like I put up a wall.
Yeah. What's the wall though?
It's like I completely block. I guess everything from coming in and out, whether it's like it happy, sad, like just it, like I just emotions, period. Like emotions, just no, and I put up that brick wall, and I'm not dealing with the emotion. And I'm just like a fucking like a robot, and
okay. So
I'm
that's
not,
different than just shutting down. You still present, you still moving. You just not dealing with emotions.
You just suppressing your emotions.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's yes.
Okay.
Suppressing my emotions is what I do because I still function. Yeah. I have to, because I have to, right? I have to function. But the emotional part, that girl, that shit is over there somewhere.
Because, you know, some people just shut it down. I'm going to my room. I'm cutting off the lights. I'm shutting it down, you know. Yeah. But I feel that. I do that. My mom right now is going through a bunch of different health stuff. And some stuff is just health. And some stuff is because my mom is clumsy, y'all. I love it, but she knows it. And she falls every year. And it's just always a thing. And so, like, I literally didn't know how much I went into robot mode until I've had to deal with that, because you still got to be present and you still got to make things happen. But you know, I always feel like I can't get caught up in it, because if I'm not carrying it, it won't get carried. So it's, you know, but it gets to a point that there's no way to fix it. Like that, it's just getting suppressed.
So
you know? Wait, what was your question? My bad.
Like, what are some things or some ways you try to avoid heartbreak? Like,
I for sure have avoided relationships with certain people, friends, family members, all type of things. Like, just because I know there's extra spaces for judgment, just because I know judgment has been there before. And that's all of us, that's human. But you know what I mean? Certain situations I stand clear of. Maybe not sharing as much of my personal information, making sure I don't give anybody the tools to be able to use it back against me, which turns a lot of relationships into like strategic situations more so than friendships or stuff like that, because, you know, you can't really give as much as you would like. And I mean, shit, I'm gonna just say the truth, is because the shit has been used against. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. Even though I don't like that I've put up the walls in a response, because it kind of isolates you. It ain't been many times I was wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
that's true.
And so it's like, I hate that. I just feel very raw and vulnerable, and I hate that. And so it's really hard to find your safe place. But
yeah,
you know.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah,
I got a question. So, like, what about friendships, right? Like, you know, we talked about romantic relationships and like the parental aspects, but like friendships between like Black women, or you know, we've all had friends in the past that are best friends, and we didn't fell out or just kind of drifted apart, right? So like, I have friends like in high school, like best friends from high school, and I'm like, we're always like this, and then all of a sudden you look up and like your circle is different.
So like, are you asking, do our friends break our hearts?
Yeah, like what?
Yeah.
What was a heartbreak that you've experienced with a friend? I guess, right? Because I
got a few.
Which I'll go first. Like, I have one of my high school friends, and it wasn't just like something happened and we fell out. You just kind of drift apart, and you kind of look up and it's like, damn, I ain't really talked to you since, or you're like, but I got married,
right?
And it's like, you figure out who's in the wedding party and all of this stuff and this and that, and it's like those types of moments make you kind of evaluate your circle, and you like, damn people.
So girl, what was who's your heartbreak?
I guess my best friend from high school, because we are, like, which I have Angie and Kanisha, like we have always been friends, but I like other friends that I've had, like I have my friend Nicole from high school, like we was friends like ninth grade, and we just kind of boom, we connected, and it just, not that nothing happened, it's just like I moved to Kentucky, you know, she was here, she had kids, this and that, and it's just kind of like we still friends, we talk to this day, we check in, but it's just not like boom. We used to talk every day, all the time. We was in the same dorm, like all of this, and then we kind of fell apart, and then you kind of look up, and it's like, damn, what happened?
Right.
Where it's like you just all of a sudden, like one of them moments hitting you, like what? Damn, what the fuck happened?
Yeah,
and
no,
it's kind of sad.
Yeah, I've definitely had friends break my heart before. Definitely. And none of them have come back from it except for one. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy is because I'm the type of person, you break my heart, and I don't really extend that much grace for people who break my heart. Like I just don't. Which in hindsight, some of that might have been preemptive. Like I will cut somebody off, maybe even prematurely, maybe too quick, maybe you know what I mean. Like I'm actually known for doing that. Like you do something I don't like, and it's not just doing something I don't like, but if it's something that's just making me feel a type of way about your character, or I feel like I can't trust you, yeah, you got to get the fuck on from me. Especially if I have like real deal love for you. I might cut you off faster because you could hurt me more than anybody else. And so that type of shit to get you cut off. But yeah, like in like I had multiple people when it came to my wedding who didn't show up the way I felt like they should have showed up. You know what I'm saying? And it, you know, it breaks your heart real bad when it's like a pinnacle moment like that for you. Because then when you get to like when you get to like questioning the person's intentions now, because you like, damn, like, yeah, this whole time has been this, or you know what I'm saying, or you know, all kinds of crazy shit.
To show up, it was them.
Yes, and like, and it don't even be just friends; it be friends, it be family, like it be, you know, it's crazy. But that's why they say people's true character come out like when you get married, when somebody die, when you got money, or when you super broke, when you have kids. Like, them the times that you can get your heart broke the most, because that's like a very, very close-knit people who share that with you. And so when they don't act right, it can get taken super personally. Now, I will say I'm proud of myself now, because now I'm 30, I'm a little older. And so when it came to my wedding, even though certain people pissed me off and broke my heart in different ways, I was able to extend more grace at this point, just because of like my own security, my own growth, my own, you know, character, understanding what type of things are about me, what type of things aren't about me, or just based on the person's history and like, do they deserve the benefit of the doubt? All kinds of shit. Like I'm able to weigh more things than I used to be able to. I have better skills now in like assessing like what's going on, but I used to didn't even put that work in. Like I used to didn't even put that work in with people. Like you do some shit to me, you do some fucked up shit to me, and I feel like it make me question you, I'm gonna just cut you off. Like it ain't nothing to talk about. Like it's a cold cut off. Like we ain't gotta have no closure. So. Yeah, we ain't gotta have no closure conversation or nothing. Like I real cold with it. Like
that's one thing that I don't know if I necessarily regret, but I question, you know, how things have been if I gave a little bit more grace. And I didn't necessarily cut off, but I just kind of went ghost. Like, okay, cool. Like, you know, I kind of just I intentionally moved out the way and the dust settled where it was. But for me, especially in the space of when I was getting married, I was literally the first person that I knew that was doing it. And I didn't know, you know, and I just, at the time, I felt so attacked that I just had to protect myself. Like I felt like I had to go into like a bunker, and let the bullets fly. You know what I'm saying? Like that's and so that's one thing that I kind of like. I guess I wish I had the skills, but I wasn't. I just had never experienced it. Like,
and I think maybe that is what that quote is about. It's just coming to me now. Like it's better to have loved than lost and not loved at all. Is extending that grace even in those times when the shit didn't pan out the way you wanted it to. And that's probably what that's really saying. And it's really, I'm having this breakthrough literally right now. Like, because I didn't, you know, I didn't like the idea of like the lost part.
Mm-hmm.
However, though, if you give the grace and just like, even though things don't work out the way you want, but you can look and say, number one, there were some great times mixed in, even though it didn't have the perfect ending. But number two, even though there's darkness on this side, there's light on another side of it that you can choose to focus on. And it don't have to be so focused on the loss. Because even though, you know, like even with both of our weddings and probably yours too, DJ, even though it was certain people who didn't show up the way you wanted them to, that means there were other people on the side of that who was showing the fuck up. And you know what I mean? And it's like, instead of focusing so much on what X, Y, and Z did not do, could not do, would not do.
I agree.
And you look at like, but I still had the wedding of my dreams. Absolutely. And I still have X, Y, Z. That means that void was getting filled by other motherfuckers. And so, you know, so I guess that's maybe what that quote is about.
Maybe. And see, for me, that was the thing too. I think that when I guess, so I spent some time really stuck on like, damn, I wish I had given more grace. And what I've learned now is that I think it was just more of like God was making space. And, you know, because that's the thing as well. And my life was changing and there was a lot of things going on. And I mean, I really don't have no regrets. The chips have fallen where they may. And, you know, some shit is some shit and some is not and it's not. And it is what it is. And I mean that with every bone in my body. But I do, for me, like with friendships and heartbreak, well, shit. I mean, my heart was broke. What's today?
Right.
I don't give a shit. My best friend broke my heart probably less than a year ago. And because we just been friends forever and we've been through a lot and we went through a lot of bullshit during my wedding. I felt like she kind of disappeared in that space, you know, like it all of a sudden became like this thing where it was like, I need to prove that it's not all about her. And I feel like we kind of hit that again recently and we had kind of reconciled and tried to work it out.
Right.
But there was just all these, like, as much as I love her, even to this day, like there was just these constant moments where it was like almost intentional to prove that everything don't have to be about me. And I'm not ever trying to make it that way at all, but it just sometimes became a battle.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, I do what I can as well to make it about you too. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is what we do. And I'm not asking for anything outrageous.
Right.
Like, nothing, I swear to God. And so for me, I think the heartbreak was in realizing that I can't make somebody else care for me the way that I want them to, even my friends. And that I had to, like, I just kind of made the choice to move out of the way and see what happened. And we haven't talked in almost a year. And so, you know, that's heartbreaking. This, you know, and definitely, like, I kind of felt like I broke up with my boo or some shit. But
and like one big piece. And one big piece that I want to point out that I learned about heartbreak before I get to this final point is that sometimes we can break our own hearts, having expectations for people and expecting certain things out of people when we know they don't have the tools for that. So for instance, you know what I mean? Like a lot of times we can put people on this pedestal or expect them to be able to do X, Y, and Z, when in reality, we have no evidence that they even have the tools to even know how to give us what we're asking for. And so sometimes with heartbreak, some part of it is, you know, meeting people where they at, the grace part that we talked about. But the last point that I had was after your heart is broken, you know, after you've experienced the Tsukubo cardiomyopathy or whatever that shit was called, you have to heal. And, you know, like bringing it full circle, even if your heart is broken, even if it wasn't your fault, it is always still your responsibility to heal from that so that your experiences going forward aren't just rooted in this heartbreak and this bitterness and this pain, anger, or whatever it is you're feeling, right? And so when y'all have gotten your heart broken in the past, we've all experienced it. What's one way, like one healthy way that you have healed from heartbreak? Like, or coped with heartbreak?
Healthy.
or if you don't,
that's the key word.
That's the question.
Well, because I wanted to I wanted to end on a positive note for our listeners, just because heartbreak is horrible as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So if you could just think of one.
So so healthy. With my friendships, make other friends. And,
hell yeah.
And my friendships, that might sound like real bitchy, but be very strategic and make the type of friends that just like-minded. And that doesn't mean that my old friendships aren't important as well, but just it changed my search.
Yeah, sometimes you need new friends for your new needs.
Filter. Yeah, it definitely changed my search criteria. So for that, get out there and make new friends and show myself that I'm still worthy, I'm still worth it. And then also that gives more of a space to be able to go back to those old ones and give a lot more grace too.
For me,
unhealthy. I'm playing.
Right. For me, a healthy way for me to deal with heartbreak, or healing from heartbreak, I got two. One, like the artsier side of me, because I do poetry. I'm a writer. I'm a words person. And so sometimes it's just about getting those feelings down on paper. And like memorializing them. And not just to not to make this big ass monument or something terrible that you went through, but just not forgetting that you went through it. Like getting on the other side of it. And forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It's about reminding yourself that I was at a certain place and I can grow from it and I don't have to stay at this place. Because one thing that's therapeutic for me is that I've written things down, written poems about emotions and stuff like that, gone back and read them and realized how much I've grown from them. I can pick apart those emotions and point and say, hey, actually, that wasn't even that. That's how you took that. Or actually, dang, the way you thought about it then is not how you would think about it now. You know what I mean? And so that's healing for me. And then number two is writing those things down, because you also don't want to be right back there. You know what I'm saying? Something, some heartbreaks you can't avoid. Like, things that your parents do, you can't necessarily avoid. Death, you can't avoid. Like certain things you just can't avoid. But certain heartbreaks you can. And so, after everybody's apologized and the smoke has cleared and all of this stuff is done, you don't want to forget what you learned from getting your heart broken like that. You know what I mean? And so when somebody comes by, trying to make you feel crazy again, or, you feel like you're being left in the dark again, or all of that stuff, you don't forget what you learned. Like, you know what I mean? So that's me. I think that's the healthy way, is just, like write it down so you remember, but also so that you can measure your growth, I think. So you can be proud of yourself. Even like, oh, damn, that time I cried for 6 weeks. This time I only cried for 2. Okay, bitch. We getting somewhere.
That's
but
good.
Yeah, that was for me.
So the question is healthy, and I don't know. But here's what I do. Okay.
Okay.
So here's what I do. So I isolate myself a lot.
Okay,
I do it.
This is not healthy.
No, it's not. I do it all the time. However,
well, what do you do in the isolation?
Right. So
it depends on what's going on in the isolation.
It's not giving healthy.
I gotta come out of that eventually. But when I come out of it, right? So I try to, which it's OCD, but I have to clean and try to cleanse the spaces around me. Like I try to refresh, right? So
I think refreshing is a good thing.
I'm so I'm cleaning my house, and I always do it because to get better, you start with a clean house, right?
Okay.
Simple. So I start with simple stuff that I know I can do, right? Because I get in that slump, and you got that depression pile of laundry, that depression pile of dishes, and all of this stuff. So I kind of take that and start
attacking it.
I'm gonna clean this and I'm gonna clean that, and I clean my space, and then I'm like, okay, that's clean. I feel lighter, but then I try to start like spending time with the people of like my friends, my family, and I start to, hey y'all, with y'all, hey y'all ain't seen me in a minute, but love y'all. And I just kind of,
are you cleaning? But this, I'm getting a red flag, and
maybe that's why I said I don't know.
Maybe Dez can help me out with this. I don't know because I be trying to say stuff, and sometimes I can't find the words. But it sounds like you distract yourself and then just kind of try to move past it.
She suppressed all of it.
Yeah,
that's what it sounds like to me.
So.
You think cleaning, like, it's like you using the cleaning as a way to, like, put your feelings back in order, but really you just being like, all right, I'm going to clean this, lose myself in this, and be like, okay, hey, y'all.
Because that's simple, and I can and I ain't got to think about it.
So it is a coping strategy to clean, but
I think cleaning is good.
But it's temporary as hell.
It is.
Because you don't get back there.
I thought you was cleaning I thought you was gonna say I'm a clean and meditate. You just said I'm a cleaner. I'm like, hey y'all.
No, but it's not about getting back dirty. That's not why I said that. And so, it's gonna get back dirty. No, it's temporary because it's just gonna distract your mind for that moment. And that's it. And you still gonna be dealing with the shit. You still gonna be suppressing it. Still gonna be all these other things. So no, sis, that's not gonna work.
But you started out so good though.
Because I questioned it as well. Healthy.
I mean,
because I was like, refresh. Okay, that sounds good. Refresh the space so you can think straight. I thought that's where we was going.
She right, but at the end of the day, she got to process the emotions.
I have good intentions behind it, but healthy. I don't know.
So you just be wanting to keep your hands busy.
That's what I do.
I got another one.
Go ahead.
Honestly, it sounds so damn hallmarky and cliche, but I'm gonna say love somebody. Like,
I think that's dope.
Like, go around somebody that
be around some love.
Yeah, like, and be very intentional about being around somebody that you love. No,
that's dead ass though. Like, I remember I got my heart broken in college. I had another boyfriend in college, like after that first situation, and we broke up. Heart was broken, like dead ass. And I remember, my best friends, Brian and Yancy at the time, like they came and they sat with me and just like let me have my feelings. Like, it was moments I'm laughing and we joking, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, I'm just all of a sudden like, I cannot believe this nigga motherfucking tried me, and they just loved me through it and wasn't expecting me to be nobody else but heartbroken Maisha in that moment. And it just felt good to be in a safe space where I could just have my feelings, and like I just knew the people around me loved me.
Yeah.
And I wasn't gonna be judged, and I wasn't gonna give me no extra advice. Just let me be who I was in that moment, angry, petty, bitter, sad, just making up shit to be mad at, whatever. Like, that's being around some love, that's real as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I have, like, even y'all have reached out to me and like, you good, or just talking about random shit. Just to that, like, I get in these spaces, and then when y'all reach out, I'll be like,
don't use me as no distraction, because it's giving distraction.
Like, it is.
There's over there taking notes about your ass.
She is.
It's just giving.
It is.
DJ already. I don't have time for
that. So how y'all feel about that heartbreak discussion?
DJ gonna have to cash at me at this point.
How y'all feel about that discussion though? Like,
You know what? Okay. I just thought of another one.
Okay, come on, what the hell? Come on.
No. I thought of a heartbreak.
Taking notes, y'all, because none of my shit is healthy. Okay.
I just thought of a heartbreak.
You be starting out so good.
I didn't realize that they broke my heart, but they broke my motherfucking heart. Them bitches broke my heart.
I just be taking notes.
I was talking to this dude, and I mean, I was talking to another dude too, so I probably shouldn't have been talking to him, but whatever. But I was talking to this dude. And one of my friends started talking to him. And I didn't realize at the time, and all my other friends knew. And I didn't realize at the time, them bitches broke my heart. It just hit me that way. The way I just thought about the way I handled it, it was because I was hurt. Like, I legit, my love feelings was hurt. My love heart was broke.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That's like everybody around you.
I thought I was a G.
Like, oh my God.
I thought I was a gangster. I was not. My love feelings was hurt. Oh, baby.
You can still be a gangster with hurt feelings.
True.
Most of the time, gangsters kill motherfuckers because they ain't got their feelings hurt.
True, but I was really hurt. And I didn't.
Yeah, that would have hurt me too. You should have beat all their ass. One by one, you lying horse.
Line up, hoes. Line the fuck up.
I think I did that. I think I. So I agree. Oh, I do agree, but that ain't I adopt the Beyonce notion.
And what's that?
Act like them hoes don't exist and then shit on them.
Oh, yeah.
That's always good.
And, you know. And
yeah.
I think I do all right.
You do good. You do real good.
I think I do all right.
But yeah. So how y'all feel about that heartbreak discussion? It made y'all revisit some shit that y'all tried to forget about?
Obviously, I avoid everything. So
yeah. And the thing is, and I tell Des all the time, I am avoidant, but you avoidant as fuck.
Listen
here, because eventually I get fed up and I go straight to it. Like, you know what, bitch?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can only avoid it for so long.
I used to think I was
for the rest of my life. That's my problem.
I used to think I was avoidant, but I'm not at all. And to be honest,
you are the most non-avoidant person I've ever met.
I'm going there.
You're going straight to it,
straight to the point.
And you know what else? Avoidance triggers me. Like,
listen,
like,
and there's the type I'm about to call up. I'm about to pull up. Bitch, you got me fucked up.
I'm definitely. We're gonna have a conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
And in person, I'm not about to DM you and none of that shit because no. And so you know,
there's the type that I have a note in her phone. I gotta address this shit later.
Sure will, and it'll be typed and ready because I'm gonna pull it out to make sure I hit every motherfucking piece.
Because I just thought it was funny how you need that on the shirt.
I do, sure do, because I dead ass. I'm not avoidant at all, and avoidance triggers me. Mm-hmm. So when you know that I didn't know how much, but avoidance will get you cussed the fuck out because what we're not about to do is act like it don't exist. I can't
because
do that.
It's really because
and we ain't gotta be beefing, but we're not finna act like it don't. Like we ain't gotta be arguing, but we're not finna act like the shit ain't here.
And to be honest though, I understand that to a certain degree because the avoidance is you trying to dismiss my feelings about some shit.
Yeah, or you know what I mean.
Weird. And that's
Look, yeah, you gonna dismiss the fuck out of
talking about me. Okay, so because I will, and it's just I don't want to like I don't know how to deal with it. And
I'm coming at you though. You ain't got to, but I'm gonna come and act.
And I can't.
I hope you got an answer because I'm gonna come and ask.
And I'll be sitting
politely. Every time Des has said to me, I'm gonna cuss they motherfucking ass out. She has indeed cussed they motherfucking ass out.
Every time. Every single time.
Every time.
And I mean every single time.
It could be a club. It could be a motherfucking meeting.
Next time
it could be a motherfucking party. It could be the motherfucking dinner table. You need a reality show.
If on site had a picture.
Yes, if on site was a person.
If on site was a person.
Actually, it don't have to be on site because she will call you.
I will.
And if you don't answer, she will pull up if she know where you at.
I will pull up. I definitely will pull up.
Hey, and she gonna hit you with a hey.
Listen, how you doing?
How you doing? And then
a nice nasty one too. Hey,
how you doing?
Because bitch, I know you see me call you.
And I know you see me standing right here.
Don't let her to the head. You about to get cussed the fuck out.
But listen, I'm not gonna cap. That's one of my favorite things about Des.
I swear.
Because you ain't never got the motherfucking wonder.
You don't ever have to wonder.
you ain't never got a motherfucking wonder.
I don't know. That's the cancer in
me,
baby.
But that's safe for me. I like that. That's safe for me.
It's safe for me too. I think I do that off of the strength of feeling like there's always been so many things being hidden. Yeah. And so for me, I'm gonna make sure I deliver. Like there's never gonna be a question. I'm sorry if you don't necessarily like it, but I don't, you're gonna know. And I'm not, and I don't mean you're gonna know like, oh bitch, this, and I'm gonna come at you. Cause I'm not gonna come at you with that energy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's fight, ho. I'm not, I mean, you know, whatever, but I'm not gonna come at you like that. But I'm gonna come at you with like, this is an issue. Here's why. Here's what happened, and this is what I need to change. And is there anything that you need? And most people don't really like to deal with that. So people take that in a very different way from me. And so I think that got a little bit to do with, well, I got a lot to do with a lot of my relationships, but I stand on that. I genuinely stand. I don't regret that. I stand on that. I stand on being that person that's going to tell you at least what it is for me. I'm not pressing anything on anybody. I'm not.
But demanding. You know, everybody asks for that. Everybody asks for honesty, communication.
They do.
But you find out more and more every day that people cannot handle most of the shit that they ask for.
Like, I mean, even the situation I talked about earlier, like I flat out told my friend exactly how I felt. This is what happened. This is why you hurt I literally said you hurt my feelings. literally. And it became more of a defensive conversation. And for me, all I did was let me know, like, okay, well, this is
it wasn't safe.
Yeah, it's not safe, not for me. And I try really hard. I work really hard. Obviously, Golden Girls, whoop whoop, to make safe spaces for the people around me. And so I've just learned that I'm going to demand those safe spaces. So I'm gonna push them.
Yep.
And if you can't handle it, then you can't be in my space.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna make the safe space for me. I'm like, the space is gonna be safe. Period. Yeah. If that mean I gotta, hey, this is what it was. My feelings is out. Here it is. Boom.
Yeah. I like that. But I like we were able to talk about heartbreak today. And like, especially because as Black women, I think we walk around with a lot of heartbreak. I think we walk around with a lot of trauma from heartbreak. Man. And I think a lot of times we're called angry and a bunch of other stuff because we're literally walking around with broken hearts.
Heartbroken soldiers.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we took that shit just like, yes. And we took that shit just like DJ do. And we keep trying to fuck trucking, we keep trying to keep trucking the fuck along, However, I wanted to have this discussion because I just really want us to know that there is room for you to heal from the things that hurt you. I did the research because I want you to know that this is a real thing, that heaviness you feel in your chest when your heart is broken and all of that is real. You're really experiencing a medical issue because you've experienced a level of stress that is not normal. And so give yourself room and time to heal from that stuff in a healthy way, as healthy as you can. That's that's my little spiel.
And check on your strong friends.
Because they walking around with broken hearts too. Sometimes the most broken.
Yeah. Check on and they don't get catered to the way that everybody else does. So, and we all automatically, the people that you like, oh, she gonna be all right. Check on that person.
Yeah.
That's what that's y'all assignment.
Yeah.
But
okay, so bring us home, Des. What's the cheers for this? What's the cheers for all the heartbroken Golden Girls out there?
You ain't got nothing to cheers.
I don't, because I've been drinking. You motherfuckers getting paid by the hour to babysit, but baby, I am off duty. Hello.
I don't even have no damn kids.
So who kids you watching?
So we gonna take a shot.
All of them.
I guess I ain't got no choice. The cupcake gone. Okay, well I got a Red Bull over here.
Listen, my fat ass was like, the cupcake. Where we have cupcakes? I literally scanned the table like, wait a
damn minute. Wait a damn minute.
Motherfucking cupcakes.
I was like,
taking them home.
I'm gonna pour me a little shotty yaddy real quick. But yeah, so what we cheers into, Des, because this was a heavy one, and we could have gone deeper, but we gotta save some other shit for some other episodes. Goddamn.
Cheers. I'm gonna say, it's a little piece of cupcake.
Cake.
As much as we saying this cupcake needs to be paying us, that's the last time we saying it. Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all know what it is by now. It is good though.
Yes. Thank you, bartender.
It's a little sweet little wine, little shank-da-rank.
Little champagne. That's cool. But yeah, Des. So what we cheersing to?
So everybody, I believe in real quick, just to kind of give you a little scope of where cheers comes from. So I'm a real life cheerleader. I literally was a cheerleader, and I feel like I go around cheering people on because I'm here for the growth. I'm here for the change. I'm here for acknowledging where the hell we are and to pushing forward and just taking advantage of the beautiful things. I think we need the good and I think we need the bad to learn the lessons and to appreciate it. So I'm going to say cheers to the growth and to the lessons learned from heartbreak, because I'm going to say heartbreak is a bitch. It is. But I never would have probably rocked with myself as hard as I did had I not gotten my heart broken.
Okay.
And so growth to rocking with your motherfucking self. Growth, cheers to finding people who are like you. Cheers to being pushed into those awkward, uncomfortable situations. And you never would have did that had you been pushed out of your comfort zone. And a lot of that happens through heartbreak or through tragedy or through some type of negative thing.
Yeah.
And so for me today, I'm going to say cheers to the motherfucking journey.
Yes.
And so put your glasses up when the shit is hard. Understand, I promise y'all, there is something on the other side.
Yep.
It is a lesson that's preparing you for some shit. It's just like when you're in college, you got to take that punk ass math test so that when you get out, you can use that dumb ass math and some other bullshit. It is the same thing. We using it. So cheers to the motherfucking journey. Cheers to the growth.
Cheers, ladies. Cheers, golden girls.
Clink, 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 clink.
Clink,
yes.
clink, clink, clink.
Well, golden girls.
My bad, y'all. I had to drink before I put you in.
Absolutely.
Alcoholic shit.
Golden girls, golden girls, golden girls. I'm super proud of all of us. We done all been through some shit. Everybody got a story to tell. I'm sure that all of our golden girls at home got a story to tell about heartbreak, a story or 2 or 5. However, we all still here. We still standing. Antoine Fisher, we still strong.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm very proud of you guys. And thank you so much for being a friend and listening in with us today. I thought I was doing so good.
That was the wrong button. My bad.
That's all right. That's all right. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, there's.
What are you?
Yeah, I was about to say take us out, but I got it.
Okay.
No, you go ahead then.
Well, I guess you can. I fucked up your stuff. Go.
All right. So thank you guys so much for listening in with us once again. As always, thank you for being a friend. You got your girl Missy, the one you love, the messiest one you know, who I got to my left.
What's up, y'all? It's DJ Team Fuck Them Kids all day, every day. Put yourself first, ladies, especially this week. Okay, happy Mother's Day, y'all.
Period. Okay. And y'all already know this is the executive director, executive producer. It's your girl Des. Thank y'all so much for joining us. You can find us everywhere that you listen to podcasts. And just in case you really don't know, you can check out gotogirlsgroup.org. We love y'all and see y'all soon. Prepare for Juneteenth.
Yes. I'm about to drink the rest of this. This is a nice little nightcap Arlene gave me.